So this hand is a little bit risky, but we are on the draw, and also YOLO. Uh-oh, this could be Tron, it could be Eldrazi, probably about to find out. Mox Opal. Oh, this is Ensnaring Bridge Lantern, I think. This could take a while. We could also just quickly get locked out of the game. Yep, definitely Lantern. Okay, so my library, play with the top card of the library revealed. I think I like Thalia here because the opponent missed their second land drop. And we know they have Mox Opal in their hand. Unfortunately, we're also missing ours. Alright, so we got one of our lands. We could, I think that we just want to attack with Thalia, trigger the thing. So I'm inclined to play Champion and then Mayor, even though I do want that land. So we're going to want to get white, and this doesn't matter what the other color is. So white, blue, white, red, white, green, not white, red, I guess white, blue. Yes, and there's a champion on top. Okay. Actually, do I want Thalia's Lieutenant or do I want Mayor? I guess I'll take Mayor. We just have to dodge a bridge. And if we can't dodge a bridge, we need the opponent to not kill our Thalia. Because Thalia will probably keep us able to attack under a bridge, maybe. We'll see. This matchup's weird. Abrupt Decay on the Thalia. Yep. We're drawing Champion. So we can go Champion Thalia's Lieutenant. Then we're drawing land next turn. So yeah, I mean, well. So the other line that we can take is just playing like pick another mayor or a Thalia's lieutenant. Let's pump our team and attack. Let's see, what is the other side? Each other creature you control, so werewolf gets +1. We don't want that. We could path our own guy though too. Let's make our guys smaller, but we have to get in for a lot of damage though. So we could just play Mantis Rider, and Mantis Rider would be a 4, champion would be a 4, so that's 8, 9 damage, puts the opponent to 7. Or we could just play Lieutenant, attack for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, down to 7, same thing. Next turn we could play with 4 mana. We could potentially play Lieutenant and Mayor. It's probably the best. Probably a lantern coming down. I think it has to be, or I'm sorry, a bridge. I think it has to be a bridge right now. There's a Codex Shredder. Okay. And there's the bridge. So it's 2 cards in hand. Now he's duressing me. Taking our path too. Fortunately, Noble Hierarch is one of the best cards against a bridge. Except ours is +1 because of the mayor. I guess if the mayor flips, it won't be anymore. So we could start chip-shotting for 1. Okay, so drawing a champion next turn. So Mayor can attack, Noble can attack. It's kind of the same thing. Codex Shredders himself. Draws and plays a land. Plays another bridge. Okay. So we don't want to draw this champion of the parish. So we'll shuffle that away. We'll get, I guess, white-green. We're drawing Path to Exile. Probably doesn't want to give us that. Oh, okay. I guess the opponent doesn't care. So I think we just attack with Noble Hierarch. No reason really to play anything. Maybe a champion. So if we, let's see, could flip the mayor back. We don't want to do that. The opponent's not really going to draw anything. I guess they could put the Spellbomb on top of their library and draw it and kill the Noble that way. Yeah, this game's looking grim, actually. I think we need to attack with one creature somehow, and then mid-combat, like, collect a company into more guys. Yeah, whatever, I think we're pretty much dead. Almost got the opponent to 4. Couldn't beat the bridge. Could path our guy, but the opponent's got Shredder anyway. Sweet. All these wolves that can't attack. Opponent's just gonna spellbomb lock us, I guess. Guess we just have to get really lucky here before he draws the next Shredder. We're gonna start by pathing our own guy. So we will path, I guess, the champion. Yes. Get this. We're drawing Reflector Mage. It's not helpful. You want to Shredder that away? Probably not. Yeah, we're drawing Noble. Definitely wants to Shredder that away. Or just lets us draw it and then spellbombs it and then get spellbomb back, I guess. I don't know. I don't think we can actually win. I think it's probably safe to concede. Just go on to the next game, whatever. We're dead. Just gonna waste time. Okay, so Stony Silence is good against them. Stubborn Denial is probably good against them. Spellskite can be okay. Middling Mage naming Bridge. Rest in Peace would stop the recursion. I guess that's probably better than Path to Exile and Reflector Mage. Some run like Pyroclasm, so Mark would be okay, but we haven't seen any of that. I think Spellskite would be the more likely relevant card. Let's see, Jace is good because we can flash back, I guess, a company. I think Spellskite is good enough. Thalia is definitely good enough. Maybe move some more to the sideboard. We don't really want to pump our guys, like with Mayor and Lieutenant, so maybe we cut some of those. Definitely want Noble Hierarch. And I guess champion can get us off to a fast start. Meddling Mage naming bridge. Yeah, I think this is probably about what I want. Yes, we will play first. And yeah, this is keep. Naming Hydra. Now, interestingly enough, I think I want to keep the Windswept Teeth because it's a way to shuffle, which can be relevant. Then again, I definitely want to have blue open in case we need to stubborn denial something. Like if he goes land, like if it's a, I don't know, an artifact land and then plays it all to bridge or something. We want to hold a second Heath though. Yep. Thin the deck of a blue source. We'll go with blue-green. Meddling Mage, that's pretty neat. Do I want to do it now? No. I'd rather keep open for company. So here's the decision. We play Meddling Mage. We can't. We'll name, I guess, Abrupt Decay, and then if they play the bridge, we can Stubborn Denial it. Because if we name Bridge with Meddling Mage, then they could just Abrupt Decay the Mage. But then we can't company this turn. Whereas if we just play land pass, if they bridge, we Stubborn Denial it. If they don't, then we just collect it company, which I think is better. I'd rather Stubborn Denial the first bridge, Meddling Mage the second bridge. I don't know, something like that. Yep. Welding Jar. Regenerate target artifacts. Okay. It's got Metalcraft now. Okay. Misty Rainforest. Should I just counter that? It's feeling like it, yeah. No, because I want to collect a company. Got a bridge. Okay. So we're going to company now. Let's see, Noble, Champion, Champion. I think we want Noble and Champion. Now we have Forest on top of our library. Drawing another land, which we don't want more lands. Opponent has Lantern, but no way to manipulate our top of our library. We want to play Middling Mage, naming Ensnaring Bridge because we know he has it. We know they have it in hand, and it'll pump the champion to a 3/3. It's not quite big enough for Stubborn Denial to be a hard counter. All right, here we go. Ensnaring Bridge. Play our fetch land. Attack for 5 with champion. Draws another Lantern, plays Ghost Quarter, Pyroclasm. Yeah. And then it's going to play Bridge with no mana up. We will Stubborn Denial that. Then we're going to search our library because we don't want to draw a Cavern. And I guess we can get, so we have white, white, green, green. So we have single blue, we have no red. I guess we want to go, it's red, white. Life, no. Oh, cool. Then we're drawing Jace. Sounds perfect. All right. So we play player Jace. Pump our champion. Attack with our champion. Then we can flashback Collected Company. Next turn with Jace. Sacks Lantern. Target player shuffles as their library shuffles their own library, so they don't draw that land. Things are getting desperate. I just add another one. Drawing another land. Okay, so we draw a land. We knew about that. So we could activate Jace now, which I think we want to do. So we could flip it. I think we want to actually sacrifice the Windswept Teeth first. Opponent's got no cards in hand. Yeah, because then they'd have to sack the Lantern to keep us from drawing something good. So sack it. We get blue, white. No. Then we will activate Jace to draw Meddling Mage, probably forcing them to sack their Lantern. Yeah, we could have slow rolled it a little bit, but whatever. And draw Champion, discard Forest. I guess we'll flashback Company. And then we'll cast Collected Company. We'll get Champion and Thalia. And then so we attack. Just have to fade a bridge one time. Sack the jar. Yep. Rest in peace. Okay. So we can play this champion, has to chump block, takes 5. Sounds good. But we can actually Jace to minus our own guy to get under a bridge. That's pretty cool. If the opponent draws a graveyard card, the land to put a card back from their graveyard, it's not going to help them because we have them dead on board. So not going to play the rest in peace. Just going to pass. Did not draw a bridge. Game 3. So now that we know the opponent has Spellskite, Reflector Mage gets a little bit better. Possibly better than... what else did we have? I guess Rest in Peace is still good. Stubborn Denial was great. Might not work the next game if we can't get our guy big enough, now that they know we have it. So we might want Lieutenant just to get our guy big enough. We might want Reflector Mage for the Spellskite. We could have our own Spellskite to protect the Meddling Mage from Abrupt Decay. And Lieutenant can also protect it from Pyroclasm, which now that we know he has Pyroclasm, might want that. Rest in Peace does get around the Academy ruins. I don't know if that's their only out. They could eventually, like if they just have a bunch of stuff on the board, they can just draw to their Abrupt Decays, Abrupt Decay the Rest in Peace, and then lock me with a Spell Bomb. So we could probably cut those. I think I want all this stuff. Okay, I probably don't want 4 Reflector Mages. We could play a couple for their Spellskites, though. Mark of Asylum is a good answer to Pyroclasm. Prevent all non-combat damage that would be dealt. Oh, so it could also prevent the Spell Bomb from killing our Noble Hierarchs. Let's see, what else do we want? Well, we don't have any removal spells for their spellskate other than Reflector Mage. So like the spellskate isn't actually that big of a problem. We could just kind of attack into it and ignore it. Do we want 3 Stubborn Denials? Probably. What do we cut? Maybe I'll just cut a Mayor and a Lieutenant. Well, Mark of Asylum protects our guys from their removal. We can go Thalia's Lieutenant into Mantis Rider. It's not very exciting. We don't have any disruption. We don't have Eclectic Company, no Thalia. Opponent kept 7. I really want to mulligan this. We don't have any Stonies. I think I want to mulligan. Okay, here we drew a hate card. We have a curve. We can go turn 1 Pilgrim, turn 2 Mantis Rider. That seems pretty good. And we don't want that. Okay, so we're drawing Cavern. What is this? Warping Whale. Exile target creature with power or toughness 1 or less. Okay, so we can kill like a Noble Hierarch. Counter target sorcery, which we don't have any. Put a 1/1 onto the battlefield. Okay, so it's basically exile a creature with power or toughness 1. So we're drawing the Anti-Pyroclasm card. That's a fine draw. I'll name human. And we'll just go turn 2 Mantis Rider. So the opponent has Warping Whale. They're about to draw Academy Ruins. Or not. Okay. Got the Academy Ruins early. Ghoul Caller's Bell. And okay, build us. Alright. So now the question is, do we just like try to get the beatdown on? So they milled the Mark of Asylum. Maybe just because it's a good card, maybe because they have the Pyroclasm in hand. If they have the Pyroclasm, I don't want to run out the Meddling Mage yet, but if they have the bridge, we kind of need to get the Meddling Mage down before the bridge. We can't just name Pyroclasm with Meddling Mage. I think we have to name Bridge. Could go Meddling Mage Noble. That doesn't sound great. I think we want to go the pressure route. Let's see, white, blue, red. Attack for 3. Opponent draws Wielding Jar to add to Warping Whale. Or not. I draw Forest. Didn't want the jar. Okay. I guess there's no bridge, if that's what happened. It's a collected company. Alright. And we definitely want that. Now this is interesting. We can't actually attack for 4 and cast champion and meddling mage. We can go champion, meddling mage, noble, I guess. That puts 2 of our guys outside of the range of pyroclasm. Yeah, that sounds right. So we're sequencing it this way so that the champion becomes as big as possible, and we need both these open to cast the meddling mage. Okay. Deal. And then we attack. I think we have to name bridge with the meddling mage. So I have 2 of our guys outside of the pyroclasm range, in case that's what happens. Bell away my company and draw a sun droplet, and then pyroclasm is on top. So sun droplet, X is in hand, plays the sun droplet. And then we draw a township. Sweet. Attack for 11. Opponent's drawing pyroclasm, so it's going to have to shuffle that away. And the opponent conceded. I mean, they could have sacked Lantern to shuffle their library, but then I guess they're drawing dead because Meddling Mage is on Ensnaring Bridge, and that's their only way to stop us. Alright, good game.